What's good? Welcome back to another edition of Dat Talk Podcast. I go by the name of Bacon. I got my co-host with me.
It's your boy, man, Mr. Too Many Reasons himself. You feel me? See, I decided to throw on a little Houston Oilers throwback. Oof, I want to update the fans and, give it a little culture, a little Houston Oilers throwback. And it's a fitted, not even a snap. This is a fitted too.
I don't see why an Oakland Raider or a Las Vegas Raider fan is wearing a Houston Oilers hat.
Hold up.
I just feel like as a football enthusiast, you have to pay homage, you feel me, to where you come from. And I don't really come from Houston or nothing like that, but I saw the hat, and I'm like, I feel like this would be cool for the show. I mean, I always wear my Raider hat. People know my affiliation. People know. You feel me? I was just in Vegas, man. People know, man. We was out there. Allegiant Stadium is coming together. I just seen something that my man Max Crosby was playing on the. So our stadium's so nice. How nice is it that we got turf for people to view, but then we got natural grass for us to play on? It's gonna be.
It better be
the waiting.
All that money, man, is in Sin City. So you better be able to have a dope stadium. I'd be mad if y'all playing in a comparable stadium of what y'all left. That'd be dumb.
Yeah, man. No, but the stadium is nice. I'm kind of sick right now because I just feel like I won't be able to go for the initial year. Probably I won't be able to go the next year. But yeah, just looking at the outside of the stadium, me being a fan, they always sharing the pictures on Instagram and on Twitter. And like I said, the stadium is beautiful. It's state of the art. The other stadium that looks nice is SoFi, the Rams and the Charger Stadium, the one in LA, back in our city. And, I'm excited about that stadium too, just because as a Raider fan, we play the Chargers. So I know that I'm going to have to get a chance to go to that stadium. So with these two new stadiums, man, it's a beautiful thing. You feel like the Falcons Stadium, even though it's about 5 years now.
I gotta go check out the brand new one. I was in the process when I went. We were still in
the Georgia Dome.
And at the time it was an amazing place to watch or whatever the case may be. But the new stadium was getting built. It was getting built.
Mercedes-Benz, like I said, man, I'm like I really want to go into the coaching profession, so that'll help with some of my going and seeing. But I'm real about monuments, bro, and I really want to go to a lot of these monumental stadiums and go sit Lambeau Field. I want to go to the Cowboys Stadium. I want to go see. I just want to go to Atlanta. So obviously, I would like to go there. If we was just move from football, baseball, I want to go to Fenway. I want to go to Yankee Stadium. I've been to Dodger Stadium. So, I'm the guy that just kind of want to go, and then I'm a Michigan fan. So I really do want to go to the big house in Michigan and that kind of stuff, bro. So I'm looking forward to those opportunities because I know they're going to happen. So even when I'm 60 and old, I'm going to go travel.
I feel that, man. More power to it. But speaking of monumental stadiums, your boy Lamar Jackson made a monumental comment.
He did. L-Jack.
Yeah, tell them what did L-Jack tell the people?
So L-Jack, and it's crazy because of the times.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the times is crazy, but L-Jack basically kind of made the proclamation that Christian McCaffrey, the best RB in the league, baby.
Hold up.
That's basically what his proclamation was, that Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in the league. And, when we look at the NFL, it ain't too many non-black brothers at the running back position.
Right.
And that's usually a black guy kind of dominant position. And for L-Jack in the midst of what we got going on globally, to say Christian McCaffrey Yeah.
Monumental statement to say.
Yeah. How you feel about the statement, bro, overall? Just a statement, not necessarily,
Yeah, we'll dive into that in a little bit, but going over the statement, I think depending on just dealing with the times we're dealing with, I don't think that was the best statement to make. I think if it wasn't the situation we was dealing with, yeah, you can say that. You're entitled to your opinion, entitled to what you feel, what you believe. But right now, you know what we dealing with. You know the stuff that we're up against right now. And to know that a sport that is predominantly African Americans that plays football, right? And to say in a position that is predominantly run by African American, to say that someone that of different descent or ethnicity is the best in the NFL at that position is a bold, monumental stadium to make, man. But here's my thing coming back to you. Is he correct?
Ooh. Now, when you look at the numbers, right?
Right.
I did a little number crunching before we got on air. I looked at the numbers. And according to the numbers, the rushing part right now leads. We got the top the top five from last year as far as rushing yards per game. Derrick Henry at 1, Nick Chubb at 2, Josh Jacobs at 3, McCaffrey at 4, Zeke Elliott at 5. That's rushing yards per game.
Okay.
But when you move to the receiving, you feel me?
Okay.
Kind of changed. Because the boy,
A lot changes.
A lot changes. So, one of the things that we've talked about when we doing our podcast is both football and basketball is how do you impact the game? You feel me? One of you give Mahomes so much love because you feel like he got an arm, smart, he got legs. You feel me? That's why you give Mahomes his due, and is rightful so. Like the boy is that guy. And so when I look at McCaffrey, when he first got drafted, we just talked about him being a pass catcher and him being a slash back. But the boy can run the rock in between the tackles with the best of them. Mm-hmm. And when you can sit there and rush for 1,300 yards and then go ahead and catch for another 9 to 1,000, you getting 200 some odd carries and another 100 some odd receptions, and you still, I have no choice but to say you damn near the best running back in the league. And he's healthy. I gotta say the man's the best RB in the league. Look, bro, we can't sit here now all but because he white. Let's be 100 because that's what our show is about. He white, so we like, no, we ain't giving no white boy that, man. The white man run the quarterback position and be dominant lineman. Mm-hmm. But bro, and he in your division, so I'm gonna let you talk about it because you see him twice a year. So go ahead.
See him twice a year, and he was playing on a team that he was pretty much the all focal point. I know the counter argument is being like when you use Saquon, you know what I mean? Saquon does a lot of amazing things for the Giants. He's the focal piece of that offense, and he does some amazing things. But his thing is health-wise. He can't seem to stay healthy.
Last year, at least. His rookie year, he was kind of heavy.
Yeah, freshman. But even in his rookie year, he got hurt. At the end, he suffered a little minor injury here and there, and he wasn't his full self. And then this year, another injuries again. He wasn't his full self. And so I know people may say, well, what about Saquon? Saquon does a lot of amazing things. McCaffrey does amazing things too because they don't have a quarterback. They didn't have a quarterback. Cam Newton, that wasn't well, and then they had my man that came in and played a couple of good games, but it was just McCaffrey and that was it. And so McCaffrey to put up those numbers when all you gonna know what they're gonna do is run the football. ball.
Or find a way to get him the ball.
Exactly. They're going to find a way to get him the ball, and he's still putting up those numbers. I got to get a man credit. Now, I get it. L-Jack, he has every right to what he just said. I just don't know if he should have said it at this point of time or whatever.
Let us say that, L-Jack.
I think if he said this later down, maybe it wouldn't be as big because it's accurate. It's true. It's true. I can't lie, man. McCaffrey is cooking, and he can beat you in multiple facets of the game, man. Don't get me wrong, man. And we'll get into the top 5 of who is the top 5 right now currently in the game, but he's an all-down back. There's players that you got first down, second down, big packages, catching, receiving down backs, or people that you want to spread the floor. McCaffrey is an all-down back. He can play first, third, second, fourth if you want him to, and he will be – he's durable. He's reliable. He can catch. He may not be the fastest, but he got enough gigs to get out and break away from you if he needs to. The dude is a baller. And so for L-Jack to say that, it has a lot of validity to it. I just wish he said it a little bit later down the line because we're dealing with pandemics and all, but this whole racial inequality and police brutality and all these things, and you say that, it just don't look good.
Yeah, but I honestly, what I gathered in kind of watching and, watching the sports people kind of talk about it, I don't think that it's an issue that he said it, even with during the time. Their issue is that he said it because usually when you talk about who's the best is when you're no longer playing.
Oh.
And then you kind of go back into say if he retired, he'll be like, so when you was playing, who do you feel was the best guy in the league? And it was like, I kind of go with McCaffrey. So I think when people look at it, it's not that he said it because like you said, his opinion is his opinion. And to us, honestly, facts are facts. The boy is bad. They just look at it like, you usually don't touch the topic while you're still in it. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where it is. You feel me? That, most of the time most people don't really touch the topic about other positions when they're in it. And so, because like when you would think about it like this, because we're competitors. So when I play the Ravens, right, and I'm a running back, I got a little more juice.
Right.
Got a tad bit more juice. And to me, I'm the type, right? Me, when the game over and say I had a good game, I'm bringing this back up. I'm throwing a shot. Well, I guess y'all can't stop nobody then. Because obviously I felt like the best running back today the way I was Swiss Army and knifing y'all defense. Mm-hmm. So you feel me? You just don't want to give people, they bulletin board material at action. So, yeah.
No, I feel that. I definitely feel that. I just feel like what makes it even worse is when you say a comment as, I would love to have him on my team. It's like discrediting the people you already have on your team, the people that went to back for you, like Ingram went to back for you. This is my runner. This is my quarterback, not just a runner, but this is my quarterback. That's almost like a slap in the face. Like, damn, dog. Like, I'm not saying you telling me that I'm the best quarterback. Like, you can say that he's the best running back right now. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You can say that. That's in the game right now. But to say that you would love to have him on your team, when you say something like that, it's like, what damn, bro?
Well, I feel like we can't get too far into our feelings because I feel like you always show your homage, you always pay your homage to your teammates, right? You feel me? But like, if I couldn't have my teammate, this is the guy I would love to be playing with. It's kind of like a fantasy thing. Like, if I'm picking my fantasy team or whatever the case is, of course I can have my guys. But say my guy gets picked. Oh, boom. The guy that I would want. If I have my choice of anybody else besides who I got, I think that's kind of what he was on. Like, if I have my choice besides who I got, my first choice would be Mccaffrey.
But no, you shouldn't say that. You did, like, here's the thing, and I say LeBron does this very, very well. When he hints of people he want to play with, it's always like a future tense. Like, it'd be dope to play with him. It'd be dope to have him to play with him. But hey, I love my guy, and he always say stuff like that. So even if he throw it out there, he bring it right back to be like, but I love my team. I love where I'm at. I love who I'm playing with. I got a great group of guys. Because you don't want to lose that team morale. Like I said, I didn't see what L. Jack said. And I hope he said something in that retrospect where he was like, it'd be dope to play with McCaffrey if he was on our team. It'd be amazing to utilize him in so many different ways. But I love who I got right there. And hopefully he said that. But if he didn't say that, you are causing a lot of turmoil and friction in that locker room just by making a comment like that. You got to understand, we live in a day and age of social media, bro. And so many things can get blown out of proportion, and so many locker rooms can get put in turmoil and sort of conflicted situations because of a comment like this. Simple comment, just giving your opinion to say something like, I would love to have him on my team. If he did not say, but hey, at the end of the day, I love who I'm rocking with right now. If he didn't say nothing in that nature after that comment, if I'm a running back, I'm going to feel some type of way. If a coach talking about a player that they want to recruit, right? And I'm on that team, and I'm giving you my blood and sweat and tears on your team, and I'm out there giving you everything I got, and you'll say you don't even acknowledge me and my talents and nothing I've done for this team, then I'm gonna feel some type of way because I'm like, you don't give a care about me. You don't care about me. All you care about is the next, and that's not cool. So hopefully L. Jack didn't do that. But if he did, if he did do it, then that's going to be an issue. And I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if we do have a season. It's going to be some turmoil in that locker room. It's going to be some less blocks on that offense.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I think, like I said, I haven't had a chance to see the full comment because every time I look it up, I can't find it. It was just something that was kind of said. Oh,
yeah. Hello.
We got the little. Got the little. Anyway, so I feel like L. Jack is fine. I feel like he's fine. But when we get into our back discussion, right? My top 5 running back goes as follows. At 5, I got Josh Jacobs. Why? Because he's a 3-down back. You weren't watching too many Raider games, you wouldn't understand. As a rookie, he was 3rd in the league in rushing. As a rookie, make sure we put that there. As a rookie, he was 3rd in the league in rushing. At number 4, right? Number 4, I got Derrick Henry. I'm a big Derrick Henry fan. I feel like he's an underrated pass catcher. People don't really talk about his pass catching ability, but I've seen Derrick Henry catch a screen and take that thing to the crib. And plus, man, when he run the ball, listen, I'm 6'1", 215. I don't want to tackle him. I don't want no parts. I'm a dude to let him kind of get past me and then grab the guy, kind of tackle him. At number 3, I'm gonna go Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is a monster. You feel me? But he played for the Browns, so people don't really talk about him that much. Number 2, I'm gonna go Zeke because again, I'm a Zeke fan. I feel like Zeke can catch and run with some of the best of them, and obviously, I got my man Christian McCaffrey at the number 1 spot.
Those are your top 5.
My top 5.
But
again, Saquon and his health. I don't know about that right now. Guys like Aaron Jones had a good season, and all that good stuff. There's some other running backs, Adrian Peterson, he's an old head, but, still productive. Devontae Freeman's a guy that can do some stuff, but he wasn't healthy this past season. The 49ers got a stable of backs, so you don't really know who's that guy. So, yeah, man, I'm going to go those are my 5.
Is my mic worth messing up, or are we good now?
It's cool.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. Okay, my top 5. Because at first I was like, you got Josh Jacobs. I thought you was putting him at the number 1. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. But I got what you're saying. You like to work from 5 to 1. I get it. Okay, and I'm gonna do that today. Just today, okay? I'm gonna do something nice for the people today, and I'm gonna give you some kind of anticipation to see who's my number one, as you already should know who's my number one. But my number 5, man, my boy out of Minnesota, dog. That dude is I believe Cook, right? Cook?
Alvin
No.
Cook.
Calvin Cook is the real deal. That dude, when he's healthy, and he was healthy pretty much throughout this year, past year, he had little hiccups here and there, but that dude is a game changer. He's another. If he continue to be healthy and play continuous the way he's been playing, he can surpass Christian McCaffrey. And I'm gonna say that. Yes.
Hold up.
No. The man can catch the ball. He's faster, more explosive, and you got to understand the dude he can run that ball between the tackles as well. The dude can take a 2-yard for 100-yard just like that. But I think people forget because he got hurt, he suffered some injuries or whatever the case may be. But even with those injuries, what he's able to do. So he's my number 5, man. My man, D. Henry, dog. He ran for 2-something in the playoff game. And I'm like you. I don't want to tackle my dude. I don't want to tackle you, okay? I don't want to tackle you running 4.3 speed coming down that line. I don't want you. I don't want nothing to do with you.
260.
I don't want nothing to do with you. That's just a freak of nature. That's just not even a chance. No. D. Henry. My number 3. My man Zeke. Zeke hasn't been consistent, but Zeke has potential to be that guy if he just apply himself and stay healthy. I think last year hurt him a lot because he sat out, and to try to come back after you sit out is just not good. I hopefully he finally get his stuff together. Zeke actually has the best chance as far as like doing well because he has the most balanced offense. He got one of the best offensive line in the NFL. He has a solid quarterback, not the best, but a solid quarterback, and he has weapons. So you should be able to do more things, Zeke. You should be able to. What you starving right now? You ain't eating. That's what you're doing right now. So you can be the number 1 if you eat. Okay. Now, this dude, I know. Chugs is the beast. I know my man from Cleveland is nice, and he don't get a lot of credit. But this dude right here is a game changer. Even though he hasn't been healthy a lot, Saquon is Satan. He's a problem. He's a problem, bruh. He's a problem on any field because he can turn again. He's one of those players. He can play all around. And that's what I look at top running back. Somebody that can do it all. Somebody that can do it all. Not just run the ball. I need you to be able to run, block, catch the ball. That's what I look at all-time great running backs. And then, number 1 is Christian right now. Christian is doing some amazing things. I got Jacobs as the 6 because I feel like he's going to be that dude. To be a rookie, this is his first year, to be 3rd in rushing is a great thing to have. But I got to see it done again. And that's going to be extremely hard. It may be easier for y'all because y'all getting a lot of weapons. I just don't know I don't know. But the dude got talent. He can't. The one thing I do know is he's a smaller back. He's prone to injury.
But he is sturdy, but he's not like a small, like he's bigger than McCaffrey.
Right.
Because he's sturdier. You feel because they're about the same height. And like I said, man, he only played in 12 games last year.
Because he got hurt.
He got hurt. He got a little shoulder injury. But I also is one of those things where, being a fan, you watching games, he was the offense.
Yeah.
You feel me? He was the offense.
He
and
was.
When you going from college, remember in college, you really didn't have that many. He didn't have to carry a big load because Alabama was like a running back factory.
Right.
And so, you feel me? My biggest concern is his health too. As a fan, I'm always be concerned about his health and all that kind of stuff. I just love his promise because he can catch the ball out the backfield. He did a lot of what McCaffrey was doing for the Raiders, especially when we kind of was getting on a solid little roll in the middle of the season. So
No, I can definitely see that as him coming to his own. My only thing is his durability.
Right.
His durability.
Yeah, definitely.
And he has to learn how to give a hit and don't get hit.
Because he's kind of like a Derrick Henry, where when it's time for it, he's looking for punishment.
He can't do that.
Deliver punishment. To deliver. You feel me?
A little bit. Time and time, like spurts, sporadically, that can't be his thing, because you got to remember, Derrick Henry is 6'2", 6'3", 260. That's a different kind of – that's different, okay? And here's some honorable mentions. I think my man Todd Gurley coming to Atlanta is going to resurrect his career. It's going to resurrect his career, because now we have weapons on the outside that they can't load up the backfield now. They're going to have to figure out which one you're going to give up. You can't have it both ways. And I think Gurley's going to do his thing. And don't forget about this dude. Don't forget, this dude can easily be the number one, because he can do a lot, and he's got the size. Melvin Gordon. Don't disrespect Melvin Gordon. That man can do a lot of things. Even though he got hurt, before he got hurt, he was a problem. Melvin Gordon is a problem.
Yeah, he is, but him going to Denver with Phillip Lindsay is going to hurt how much production he really gives, because Phillip Lindsay in his own right for the last 2 years has been good at the running back position.
He's been solid. He's been solid, but he's no Melvin Gordon. I think Melvin Gordon, I'm telling you, you're going to – those are good. Like Denver is a great team to go as a running back. They always produce solid running backs.
They've been doing that.
They've been doing that. So I think that's going to help his career. And when you have a 1 and 2, you get more options where you can do more things, man. You can preserve yourself as well. So I think that's going to help his career. Those are my honorable mentions as well. Don't be surprised when you see some big numbers by those two running backs.
The guy also that I got that we didn't talk about because he was hurt last year and didn't have a big season, Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is a dog. He can run between the tackles. He can catch the ball. You feel me? He's another one of those players that can do it.
Yeah, he could. He could definitely do it all. But we're going to see again with Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey right now. And if we're just looking at the stats and just his durability and what he's been doing for the past year in and year out, he's only been elevating his game and getting better. He's only getting better. I think he was second in the race for MVP.
Who?
Christian McCaffrey.
I'm not for sure, but I think he was in the run. He was in the run.
I think it was Lamar Jackson by a landslide, and then I think Christian was second. He was second in votes. I'll have to double check that, but I'm sure he was either second or third. He's one of the two. So he's doing some big things, and so he got every right. As of right now, Christian McCaffrey is the guy. He's the guy. He's durable. He can do it all. He can block. He can run between the tackles, and he can catch that football. And that's what I look at running backs. Who is the most all-around running back, not just somebody that can run between tackles, because Adrian Peterson thing is he can't catch. That boy can do everything else. He can block and run between the line, but he can't catch to save his life.
Yeah, he's not a big pass catcher. He's not a full 3-down back.
Right, exactly. And so Gurley can do it, but he got to stay healthy, and I think it's going to help us out a lot. So I'm on a hot seat today.
Yeah, man. I got a few questions for you, my guy.
Hey, last time you gave me these questions, they was Luke cold. I don't even want to call them. They was ice cold. They was A5A cold. They wasn't even hot at all. So you better come with it this week, bro.
All right. So we're gonna start here. You, my bro, Day.
Okay.
If you was an NFL GM right now, and you was building your team,
okay,
outside of the quarterback, what are your next two must-have positions that you got to put up, like that's got to be solid? What is your next two must-have positions?
I'm going to need a pass rusher.
Okay.
I'm going to need somebody that's going to block. Okay.
So right, left tackle, or, that's what
I think right. It depends on the quarterback. If I have a left hand, I want to protect his right side. If I have a right quarterback, I want to protect his left side, his blind side, things that he can't see. And so I'm going to get a rusher, somebody that's going to put pressure on the quarterback, and I want somebody that's going to protect the quarterback. So just depends on which quarterback we get, left or right tackle, one of the two. Those are two pivotal things I got to get.
Okay. All right. Next question. Football is all about swag and numbers. All about swag and numbers. What NFL jersey number is like, what is the best number to you? What number is the best number, that's produced some of the guys that wore these numbers? So who's wore the best number, man? What number is the best number for you?
The odd numbers, bro.
Like, the odd one?
The odd numbers. And most of the odd numbers, Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying? You got Mike Vick, okay? You know what I'm saying? You got Lamar Jackson. Like, come on, man. Odd. If you ain't odd, you ain't, I don't know. But you got to be odd, okay? Odd is to be, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't odd, you can't be a mod. There it is. If you ain't odd, you can't be a mod. So odd numbers. Any odd numbers, it's rare that you see a lot of even numbers that's, that's legit.
Tom Brady wore 12.
Okay, that's one. Okay, give me some more.
Ray Lewis wore 52.
All right, that's one. Give me some more.
Barry Sanders wore 20.
That's odd.
20? That's an even number.
I'm just playing. But it's more odds than it is even. Tell you that.
We may have to do
Rice. Okay,
that's odd. That's an even number. 80's even.
Oh no, I'm thinking of who's 80.
Randy Moss was 84. That's even.
Okay, all right, man. Let's go to the third question, dog.
All right, here we go. Last question. When people people that do know you but don't know, you into music. You real big into music. You into making beats and all that kind of stuff. So I got one for you right here for the coach. If you can sit down with one of these two dudes to make a beat with, who would you choose? Two LA cats, Hit Boy or DJ Mustard? Who you sitting down with, bro? If they told you, you gotta make a choice. Hit Boy or DJ? I had to make it hot for you because this is your world. This is your field.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. It all depends on what kind of song I'm trying to make. At the end of the day, it's the song. It's the vibe that I'm trying to get. The vibe determines the producer. So if I want one of them turn up joints, DJ Mustard, you know what I'm saying? DJ Mustard is known for the turn up, and he can do it. If I want another style, then I'm gonna go with my man Hit Boy. But I would say it just depends on the style. It's the summer, so I'm going DJ Mustard.
Okay.
Mustard on the beat. Oh.
Okay. Hot girl summer, huh? Hot girl summer again.
I think that's why we're dealing with a pandemic right now.
It was too hot.
Right now.
It was too hot, huh?
They don't want to stay in the house. You need to stay in the house, all right? You want have a hot girl house party, okay? With like 2 people in that thing. You and a friend. That's it. No more than 10. There it is. You and a friend, no more than 10. That's how we got to do it. Because everybody want to be hot. But you know what's going to happen? You're going to get that corona, all right? And we don't want that corona to keep spreading, all right? We trying to get back to some kind of decency. So no more hot girls. You know what I say? No, two friends, no more than 10. Remember that.
2 friends, no more than 10. I like that. We're going to have to talk. We're going to have to quote that and put that on the IG.
It's got to be something. Two friends, no more than 10. There,
10.
No more.
Like that. Yeah.
Anything you want to say that we left out, man, before we get up out of here, man?
No, man, just hey, man, everybody stay blessed, man. And again, football is on the horizon. They starting to open up facilities. You feel me? We got basketball on the way. Baseball just got clearance. I'm just excited. I'm excited, man. Sports is on its way.
Yes. But don't excuse me. Don't forget that the bigger picture, okay? Don't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Don't get distracted.
Don't get distracted by the bigger picture, okay? Those sports are coming back, and I know it's going to be a distraction for some because it just is. It's an escape. We all like to escape reality in any shape, forms, or fashion, or whatever the case may be. But I hope that we don't get too blind and go back to being the norm like we've been doing with the pandemic. Because as you see, things are going back to what we just got out of. Now they're going back to it. So just don't lose sight. Don't lose sight, okay? And let us know in the comments below, do you agree with Lamar Jackson? Is Christian McCaffrey the best in the game right now? Best running back in the game? Let us know. And who's your top 5? I would love to know who's your top 5. And always remember, don't forget to talk your talk. Be safe, stay blessed. We'll see y'all again next week, man. Hey, I know people probably been asking for the viewer's choice. We're going to get y'all back. We ain't forgot about y'all. We're going to get y'all back. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all next week. We out of here, man. Peace.